Jogão em
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Royce was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's having a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. Shapes to shoot! And Messi!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Kashiwa Resol leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Premio finding their passes. Tries to dink it through. Now there's shot at goal! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Premio grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. Vieri really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Beckenbauer, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Vieri. Oh, this looks sharp.
Kashiwa Resol are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Half an hour played now. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Now it's Cruyff. Royce. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were... And the shots!
Well, for me, he qualifies as a determined manipulator. He won't take no for an answer.
And he's in on goal! Beckenbauer did well to stay calm there. Ronaldinho. Puskás. And this is Forlan. That's a cute ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Del Piero looking sharp there. And the shot! Superb goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Kashiwa Resol go into the lead. He's in a good position here. He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Howson spots it and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blue. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And so we're off again. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Beckenbauer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. Great chance! And again! It's anyone's ball now.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, well played. Ronaldinho. Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press. There's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. Nice sequence of passes this. Goes for a shot! Wonderful from Del Piero!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Kashiwa Reysol get themselves into the lead. Grêmio appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kashiwa Reysol are looking to break at pace. Oh, super find. Now, this could be a chance. He's dealt with that really well. Grêmio needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that...
Royce! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, such a clever... And Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. It's Forlan. And back to the goalkeeper. Puskás. He won't be happy with that one. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Puskás. Grêmio looking to pass their way through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Royce. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. And he's certainly onside here. Ronaldinho. Zanetti. Ronaldinho. And he skips past his man. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Gremio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the last 5 minutes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Has a look and plays it forward. Del Piero. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Del Piero driving forwards. Howson. Cruyff. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Volunteers for
Del
each
Piero,
block.
voted
Please
man
report
of
to
the
staff
match,
room
and
immediately.
deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely... And Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Probing pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance for a shot! Goal! Gremio! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Del Piero. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge, and he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Conte.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Puskas. Driving forward. There's a sharp little ball here. Conte. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Royce. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So what can they conjure from this one?
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, off the bar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Costa Curta. Howson. Conte. Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status, chips it through. Zanetti. For Conte. Ronaldinho. And it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Pirlo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Almost half an hour in now. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That has... And Royce! Ronaldinho. Conte. Cruyff. He was under real pressure there. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Del Piero. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's in on... Takes a shot! Goal! Gremio! Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Gremio, Del Piero! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Conte. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Messi, oh, good take in a good area. It's a goal kick. Conte, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Ronaldinho. Gets a good foot in there, and he's there to make the challenge. Vieri. And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
There's the start of the second half.
Kashiwa Reysol really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a super give and go. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pirlo. Foot in. Conte. Cruyff. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Ronaldinho. That's a little off target. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's gone loose. And here's Cruyff. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Now it's Vieri. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is... oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gremio with the corner, there first.
Number 10, Messi. Number 14, Del Piero. Number 21, Vieri. Number 19,
Pass somewhat off target.
coming on the field. Number 3,
Here's a man who his
Zanetti.
teammates can look to
Number
in
11,
all times.
George Best. Number 23,
Right here, right now,
Fernando.
it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Substitution in progress.
Beckenbauer goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Conte. And this is Puskás. And Puskás! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Puskás clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard! He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Torres. That's a cute ball. That's good vision.
Joshua Reysol really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice looking ball. Joshua Reysol still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Neymar. Cafu receives it in a wide position. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Aubameyang. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That is Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Gremio clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He is through here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Coming
actually.
on the field is number 24, Scholes. Substitution.
Played back in. Scholes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Gremio nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Mbappe! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely weighted ball. Might be danger here. He's had a shot! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Scholes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Security staff for each block.
Your
Please
reflections
report
then,
to the
Jim.
staff room
Yeah, this
immediately.
looked the most...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic mid...
Puskas! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Puskas. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Puskas. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Puskas, and the shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lovely, now then. And that has been clubbed away. Grêmio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff goes short. No way through, so... And the finish! And that is wildly off target. Cafu. Now Pirlo. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Puskas out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Cruyff! Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Joshua Reysol really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Cafu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Joshua Reysol are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you'd...
Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Forlan! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Best, very much a man of this moment. And it's Robertson. And that's an errant pass. Rijkaard. Robertson. Best. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Puskas. And it's Rijkaard. Just eases him off the ball. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That has ended up in no man's land. Conte. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now it's Puskas. Well seen. Saw that coming. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Vieira. Best. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That is good alertness.
Joshua Reysol certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Joshua Reysol clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Grêmio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Rijkaard. Ball played for Conte. Forlan.
2 added minutes.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho has been caught there, it's a foul. Cafu gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Ronaldinho chooses to go back. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Rijkaard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Robertson. Coming
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
10, Messi.
Joshua Reysol can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Gremio needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's being shifted off it. Royce. Now it's Messi. Now it's Vieri. Kashiwa Reysol do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Defending was strong and firm. Driving on and making good progress. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Zanetti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice sequence of passes this. And Puskás! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Great shot!
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. That is some save from Khan. And the ball's come loose here. And that's definitely not his best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's played through for him.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, that's been intercepted. And the counter is on. Royce. And it's Forlan. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cruyff. Vieri chasing after it. Now it's Puskas. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been won straight back. That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pirlo. Howson cuts out the pass. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldinho. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 2, Pirlo. Number 21, Vieri. Number 11, George
Lovely
Best.
pass, but can he get
Coming
there?
on the field, number 14, Del
Well, he
Piero.
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fiore.
Into the
Number
last 5
23,
minutes.
Fernando Torres.
Played into space.
Number 22,
Pass somewhat off target.
Lazaro. Substitutions taking place.
Cafu.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been
Into
indicated.
stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Played out wide. Fernando Torres. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please make sure to
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Puskás. He's in plenty of space here. And Cruyff!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. He has found the way through, and it's made its way to him. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's a shade optimistic. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cruyff! Messi. And it's Royce.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's Pirlo. Kashiwa Resol, yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Royce. Nice control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Royce. Can he get it through? Real chance here. And Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a key interception. Gremio looking to pass their way through. He's away! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cruyff. No way through. Now it's Forlan. He could be in here. Forlan! In he goes again! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Puskas, played out wide. Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gremio with the corner, there first. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Puskas! He's done very well to get to that.
Puskas clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. Spread it left. And here's Ronaldinho. Royce with the clearance.
Kashiwa Resol really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Gremio finding their passes. Passes just off target. Messi. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Conte, and that's really well manoeuvred. Pinches it off him.
Gremio couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Messi. 5 minutes till the break. And this is Cruyff. Pieri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff, great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Vieira. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Del Piero really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Gremio have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Conte. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Rijkaard. Pirlo is strong enough. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a searching pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Forlan. Now it's Cruyff. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. Opts to play it back. It's run loose. Conte! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Conte actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, third corner of the game. And that has earned... He's having a go! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared without hesitation. He's going for goal! And now they can spring out of defence. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cruyff. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's in on goal! Vieri with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Played back in. Gremio finding their passes. Royce. Chance here to counter. Del Piero. Costa Curta. Cruyff.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Messi. Vieri. Howson deals with that comfortably. Conte. Forlan. Cafu. That's a little off target. Forlan. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21.
Conte. Upamecano. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Number 10. Messi.
He's had it taken off him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Torres, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! He's scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Now it's Puskas.
Gremio really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he plays one through, and he was quick to react. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get rid. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Conte. Well, that has not gone well.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Aubameyang.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maradona. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Upamecano. And that will be it. Kashiwa Reysol have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Czech claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Kashiwa Reysol clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.